This is your regular size laptop and this one is Acer's all new Aspire 3. Look at the size difference. What? Today's video is going to be super duper exciting and also quite useful for a lot of people, so make sure to watch it till the end. Lately in my recent videos, I've been getting some comments saying like, Vimal bro, these days you're only covering like expensive or premium sort of stuff. It's not like that. Just go back to my channel and check out my videos, guys. I cover every range of products from affordable budget segment products to mid-range segment and obviously premium tier products as well. So for you guys only, today I have like a very affordable category laptop. Thing is, a lot of people usually keep looking to buy like a budget category laptop, maybe like an entry level item for your kids, or maybe if you're like a student, right, for education purpose, then you guys came to the right video. This is Acer's all new Aspire 3, and as I've shown you just now, guys, it's a very compact and portable laptop, guys. In fact, I was like quite surprised when I actually got my hands on the laptop for the first time. But don't be fooled by the looks. Despite the looks, right, it actually packs like decent hardware for the price that you're paying. Only around like 15 to 20,000 rupees price segment. On board you're getting 11.6 inches HD display, pair that with like Intel Celeron CPU, integrated UHD graphics as well, 8GB DDR4 RAM, and also PCIe Gen 3 SSD. So today in this video we're gonna unbox it and check out the overall performance of the laptop for the price that you're paying. And without wasting any more time, let's get started. So our brand new Acer Aspire 3 came in this sort of packaging. Very simple packaging. You just have the Acer branding on the front, mentions the model of the laptop, basically Aspire 3, and model number is A31145. This laptop is available in like different specs and configurations and also memory configurations as well. Today in the home, our laptop features like 8 gigs of DDR4 RAM and also 512GB PCIe Gen 3 SSD. We'll anyhow talk about all the other specs and configuration once we get started with the unboxing. As soon as you open it, there you go, boys. Our brand new Acer Aspire 3 laptop came nicely packed in this cotton bag. Keeping that aside, you also get some paper, basically a user manual. Just make sure to read that. And lastly, in the package you also get an accessory box which includes a power adapter for the laptop. You're getting a 36 watt DC power adapter. So that was our quick unboxing. What I'll do is I'll give you like a closer look at the laptop and tell you about the design and build quality part. There you go, boys, our very first hands-on with Acer's all new Aspire 3 laptop. And initial impressions, I have to mention, this is one of the smallest and most compact laptop I got my hands on in the recent times. But despite the size, right, on board you're actually getting a 11.6 inches HD display. Talking about the design, Aspire 3 comes with a clean and minimal looking design, especially if you're like a business professional or maybe if you're like a student as well, right? You're gonna definitely like the look and feel of this laptop. Color is called as steel grey and has a matte sort of finishing. And good thing is the top lid doesn't seem to attract fingerprints that easily, so that is definitely a plus point. Talking about the build quality of the laptop is also nice. Entire body looks like is made of polycarbonate material, but despite that definitely feels solid and sturdy, guys. So durable build quality is what I can say. Have a look at the side profile as well. Thickness of the laptop is roughly around 16.8 mm, but the main highlight would be the weight, guys. The laptop is roughly around 1 kg weight, guys, so great for portability. See, if you're looking for a compact, thin and light laptop which you can easily throw it in your backpack and carry it anywhere, right, you might actually be like quite happy with the dimensions of this model. Super portable is what I can say. Anyways, having a look at the side profile, let me talk about the IO connectivity ports you're getting on this model. On the left profile, you're getting a DC in to basically connect the power adapter for charging. A Type-C port is also there, followed by a charging status indicator. Full-sized HDMI port is available and a super speed USB 3.1 port is also there. Going to the other side, here you're getting some more ports which include a Kensington lock, a micro SD card reader is also available, and two more super speed USB 3.1 Type A ports are available. And lastly, a 3.5mm headphone jack is also there. So as I've told you guys, plenty of IO connectivity ports and gets your day-to-day job easily covered. And here's how the bottom profile of the laptop looks like. I've told you, right, entire body of the laptop is made of polycarbonate material finished off in this beautiful steel grey color, and on the bottom side you're getting plenty of holes, basically your air intake to keep the laptop running cool. Rubber foot pads on all the corners, and that is pretty much it. Our complete overview on the exteriors of the laptop. What I'll do is I'll quickly open up the laptop and show you how the interiors look as well. Alright, the first thing you'll notice as soon as you open the laptop is you're getting a unique hinged design. So basically it elevates the bottom profile and creates a little bit of gap on the bottom side to improve the overall thermal stability and cooling performance of the laptop, guys. Anyway, starting off from the upper half section, I've told you, right, the laptop comes with 11.6 inches HD resolution display, and this one is their Acer Comfy View TFT LCD display. Now if you talk about the bezels, obviously it's a budget category laptop, right? So you're getting a little bit of bezels on all the sides. On the bottom you're getting Acer logo. Going to the top side, here you're getting a 720p HD webcam along with a privacy manual shutter. So that is basically it about the upper half section. Going down, let me give you a closer look at the lower half section and talk about the keyboard and the touchpad. The Aspire 3 comes with Acer's fine tip chiclet keyboard, and quality of the keyboard is decent for the price that you're paying. I've been using this laptop for the last couple of days for my day-to-day sort of stuff and also a variety of testings, and overall experience on the keyboard has been like pretty good, I would say. You're getting a comfortable typing experience, key quality is nice, quality of the key caps is also pretty decent, and key travel is also quite comfortable. On the overall, I had a pleasant experience typing on this keyboard. Now coming down to the touchpad, you're getting a multi-gesture touchpad, though a little bit small in size, but still, hey, you'll have to consider the whole dimensions as well, right? But I do have to mention, quality of the touchpad is pretty nice. Easily recognizes all my inputs and gestures, and I didn't face any sorts of dead zones anywhere, guys. Even the quality of the integrated buttons was also good, offered a tactile and clicky experience. So keeping the nitty-gritty stuff aside, let's actually move on and talk about the main aspects of the laptop. How is the overall display quality and also the built-in stereo speakers experience? First of all, let me tell you, the Aspire 3 on board comes with 11.6 inches HD resolution, basically around like 1366 by 768 Acer Comfy View TFT LCD display. So before I say anything about the display and talk about the quality, right, first of all keep in mind that it's a very affordable budget category laptop, guys. So don't expect a lot over here. For the price that you're paying, you're actually getting a decent quality display. Offers crisp and clear detail. Everything is like easily readable, guys. Even if you're reading like websites or blogs, right, not an issue at all. Good amount of detail. Talking about the contrast ratio is also nice and decent black levels. And coming to the colors, I've told you, right, you're getting a TFT LCD display, so don't expect IPS level colors over here. But still, for the price point, you're getting like decent color accuracy and color reproduction. The brand hasn't mentioned anywhere, but I believe the panel was roughly covering around like 45% NTSC color gamut range. Talking about the brightness of the panel is actually pretty good, guys. You can easily go up to like 250 nits of brightness also, and I had no issues checking out the display in most of the scenarios. And talking about the viewing angles, horizontal viewing angles were like really good, but coming to vertical viewing angles were a bit limited. So keeping the display part aside, let's also talk about the built-in speakers. You're getting stereo front firing speakers, and the overall speaker quality was actually decent for the price point, guys. Good amount of detail, all the dialogues were like crisp and clear, easily understandable, audible experience, and audio output was also like quite satisfactory, guys. Good speakers for the price. Okay, I know you people have been eagerly waiting for this part. Let's talk about the performance. But before we actually check out the benchmarks and share my experience, first of all, let me tell you about the specs and configuration. I've told you, right, Acer Aspire 3 is available in like different configurations, memory configurations. Today in the home, our laptop is powered by Intel Celeron N4500 CPU, basically a 2-core 2-thread CPU with a max turbo clock of up to 2.8 GHz. On board, you're also getting integrated Intel UHD graphics. And talking about the memory configuration, our particular variant comes with 8 GB of DDR4 RAM. It is also upgradable up to 16 GB, but doesn't support dual channel configuration. And talking about the storage, it's available in like different storage capacities from 128 GB to all the way up to 1 TB PCI Gen 3 SSD. Our variant packs a 512 GB Gen 3 SSD on board. Alright, let me share you my experience and day-to-day sort of usage. See, this is an entry-level laptop made specially for like students, education purpose, and basic home needs. And for this sort of requirement, right, it'll get your job done. Just don't expect beyond the scope, not for this price tag. If you want more power, Acer obviously has plenty of models available. Increase your budget and go for a higher end variant. I've been using this laptop for last couple of days, especially for like checking my mails, a bit of text editing, reading materials online, and even when I had like 4 to 5 edge tabs open, as you people can see right now, the laptop was doing a fine job. You know, based on my experience, instead of buying a tablet around this price point, right, I felt this laptop is much better as it's like a full-on package. You're also getting keyboard, touchpad as well. Not to miss out, the laptop also comes with Windows 11 home operating system activated, and Microsoft Office apps like Word, Excel or PowerPoint were also running fine during my usage. Anyways, we're almost coming to an end, so let me tell you about the battery life as well. The laptop laptop comes with a 38 watt-hour lithium-ion battery. It's a bit smaller battery, but considering the whole dimensions and compactness of the laptop, this was expected. Battery life totally depends on the user. Say if you're like a moderate sort of user and you're using the laptop with the screen brightness set to around like 55 to 60%, doing a bit of day-to-day office work and also checking your mails, a couple of YouTube videos, then you can expect around like 3.5 to max 4 hours of battery life on this laptop. Well, that is pretty much it. Time to wrap it up our video on Acer's all new Aspire 3 budget laptop. See, if you're a bit tight on a budget and looking for a laptop especially for your kids or maybe like students education, something like that, right, this could definitely fit the job. Talking about the pricing details, as I've told you guys, it's a very affordable category laptop, and pricing of this laptop starts at only around 15,000 rupees and goes up depending on the memory configuration. I'll try to leave links for that in the description box below. You can check it out there. If you all enjoyed watching it, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe to my channel for more such awesome videos. And I'll see you all in my next one.